Hello, and welcome to the Underhive. And thank you for rejoining us here with our man Hjalmar. I wound it back a little bit because I didn't want to miss the conversation. We were stood up on there previously. While Serana's lagging behind again. Not sure where she is, she'll be here soon though. I just thought I'd take the time to mention my new mic is here. I'm not using it yet, I'm still on the old headset mic, so I apologise for inflicting on that on you for a little bit longer. I aim to be set up and everything with the new setup within the next couple of weeks. Basically, I need to move house, so I don't really have much control over when that's going to be happening, but it should be fairly soon, and when I have, we'll get the new setup, and yeah, we'll get everything going, but just in case you don't watch the other series that I've mentioned this on, so... we'll just go for it. Losing my patience, Serana. Ugh. Looks like we might have to wait for her. I'll see you when Serana is here. Took your time, didn't you? Come on. Your mum's here.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
You're talking pretty well as you are.
What are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a minute.
Speak for yourself, Serana. I never agreed to that.
You lost your mind?
No, you don't...
Probably.
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Oh, don't be getting all Half-Blood Prince on me here.
I find your
I
choice
saved
of
her.
words quite interesting, considering that Serana is in far more danger now than she was following my foolish plan.
I don't really care which.
Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy.
But I want to complete the
I would have
prophecy.
expected her to explain that to you.
Well, she didn't.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone?
Well, Harkon would have.
Scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
Oh, really?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his
I
eyes,
will be the
she'd
tyrant
be
of the
dying
sun.
for the good of all vampires.
Just me, I think.
And how exactly?
Yeah,
did you
I won't
plan
let that
on completing
happen.
The prophecy without the death of my daughter.
Perhaps death's a
No.
destiny.
I will not allow that to happen. The Elder Scrolls only tell of events that might be, not events that will be.
Well, some of them are events that will be.
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification.
Yep.
And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
Serana foolishly believes in me.
This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serrano, if you'd only open your eyes, the moment
As far as it goes, I agree with your mother. He's using you more than I am.
He needs your blood. You'll be in terrible danger.
Terrible
You decided to
danger.
shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly.
With all due respect,
Both of
Serrano,
were
you
obsessed
did.
with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I
And
want
me.
us to be a family again.
You're a pawn to us all, Serrano.
But I don't know if we can ever have that.
Nope, you can't.
Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us.
I can't say whether you
We have
deserve
to
it or
stop
not,
him
but you're not having it.
before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serrano. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed
Serrano's
the
got like
hatred of your
speech
father to estrange us
500.
for too long.
That shouldn't have passed.
If you
He's
want
critted
the
it.
Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me.
I've leveled
But
with
for
you,
Serrano's sake,
Valerica.
I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Give me the scroll.
Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins.
Of course they
At
are
their
the tallest.
bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Should? I didn't seem very confident of you.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durneville.
Of course there's a dragon.
Be wary of him.
Well,
The
yeah,
Ideal
that's
Masters
my
have charged him with
overview
pursuing
of
keepers,
dragons generally.
and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be
Well,
careful, and keep my
Off we
dogs
go,
safe.
Serrano. I shall expect you to follow. Go left first, if in doubt, always go left. Well, I'm guessing it's that. But you can make a very nice enchantment with a soul gem like that. Oh, missed people! Not having any of your jit, Bone Man. Have you seen this? I am the avatar of destruction itself. You ought to sit down. Now, where's the big boss? I'm not in any of his lip. Are you friendly? I think they are. But the big man isn't. Oh, he's got a bow! Damn you, keeper! Ah, you're not that hardcore. But it was a lot more hardcore than that. Can I just fly off? Yes, we can. Alright, well, they didn't like the fact that we did that, but it's messed with the map. Mostly remains, we didn't see that last time. Black Soul Gem. Why ever not? Right, there we go. I don't know what it's beef for. I mean, I appreciate you're not supposed to be able to jump off, so that I suppose was its beef, but... Bloody trees causing me grief now. I suppose, well, we could grab Archval's skull while it's here. I wasn't really going to go for it, but as soon as these mist men have started something they can't back up. Vampire Lord perk also. Overhaul Skull. So where do we want to be on the Vampire Lord situation? We're never going to be able to use that, surely. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. You may train people under its effects. Oh. Training a sleeping or seduced victim. Yeah. Not the be all and end all, but that's fine. We always like more blood potions. I won't worry about what's happened to you, mate. There's not very much you can do about it from here. But we, on the other hand, can. Wrath, man. No chance. Oh, this guy wasn't hard to find. You are nothing. Another grand. Well, we might as well mark Artval's skull, because I don't want to just keep hold of it forever. Get back, Wrathman. Oh, he's here. Hellkeeper. Bone keepers are dead. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Oh, there you are, Saran. Thanks for joining me. I shall see thee later on. I'm aware how to level up. I'll obliterate you. Arvak can stay here forever. Which I can't see him minding overly much because he's a skeletal horse. So this is kind of the place for him to be. Now then, wench.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
That's the tip of the iceberg, Valerica.
Yes. Keep watch for Durnafir. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Yeah, I'll show him an investigation. Got a few naughty drawings over there, we'll not open them up. We'll get our level up before we do the old fight. With the ominous dragon doing over here. Here he is, screaming into action. Oh, another one in Magicka, and... get another one in Clash of Champions there.
Where'd you come from?
Well, to be fair, they've already took a decent chunk off him. Come, Durnavir. Oh, right, he's just going for Valerica. Well, I honestly haven't got any qualm with that. It's time, Durnavir. You don't stand a chance, Sonny Jim. If these projectiles were any quicker, you'd already be dead. Oh, you've landed. You've only yourself to blame for this. Busted. Give me your
Forgive
loot.
my astonishment.
He hasn't got any loot.
I never thought I'd witness the
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
Thanks for that, Serana, yeah. I had gathered.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal... unless... the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scale. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form. Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your
Yes, Valerica, that's what I came for. Go, 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 go. We can do this. And thank you.
Now, retrieve the Elder Scroll. You should be on it.
You don't have to ask me twice. Goodbye. No, it wasn't. Why did you say be on your way and then demand I speak
Now
to you?
that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on it.
And you're hanging around?
As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny after what I've put Serana through. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted, no matter what he promises. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing I have.
I'm afraid, Valerica, I cannot make that promise. I am glad that you are satisfied with that answer, because I do not intend to really commit any time or effort to making sure she's safe. Survival of the fittest, Valerica. If she survives, then she's entitled to be. The dragon is back.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
As far as it goes, mate, if you're going to translate after speaking Dragon Tongue, why not just speak Skyrim-lish to begin with, yeah?
Forgive me, Quinarin. We will continue this when time releases you from its relentless grasp.
Very well, Dragon. I have no intent on summoning you. Don't need no dragon pals. I got bat pals. Oh yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Bats into flying. That's nice. That works for me. Goodbye, lost souls. And we're free of it. Can still feel the soul itch on my body and the soul smell in my nose. Where you at, Serana? Oh, there. I don't know what happened with the camera there. It did that on its own.
Yes?
Alright, okay. Bring the scrolls to Dexion. I've got to get out of this flaming maze again. Serana, lick this stew. After I've been through all that with you. No, she's too far away. It's not worth waiting. I'd have gone as high as $2,000. You should have ate that ranch stew. Oh, you've soon caught me up now. The stew's out of the way, aren't you? Well, fine. Oh, and I can't get through here with my powers. Too large, you see, Serana. Too large and in charge. I'll have to do it that way. Fortunately, that was a little easier to get out of. Getting ourselves back to the lair with the master. Alright, there's trouble afoot, is there? Oh, he's bottled it now. Right, I'll leave you to it, Serrano. We're gonna fly around if that's all the same to you. Huzzah! Lord Harkin, your chosen son has returned. Where's the gate man at? Don't tell me somebody's ate him. I was beginning to like him, the gate man. I opened the gates. Do you, mate? Well, that's a sincere surprise, seeing as you stood next to the gate.
I leave politics to
Now then, Dexian.
I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord.
What is this?
Please, do not be angry with me.
Well, I am angry with you, Dexian. I'm very angry with you.
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare.
You didn't mention any of this,
Failure
Dexian.
is purely mine to bear.
You're damn right
As
it
you can
is.
see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling. It's that I am physically unable.
Your bandages are not proof of anything, Dexian. Are you suggesting that you have gone
please,
blind?
my lord, please, forgive me.
Oh, you're pushing my patience, Dexian. Is there any ways I can
If
get you
only
some
such
new
a miracle
eyes?
existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
I don't get too sucky, Dexian. There's no need for that. Just be loyal, all right? Don't grovel.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could have, yeah. You could have done that before I
thank
got
you, my
irate.
lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest.
I mean,
Performing
half
the
of
ritual
Skyrim is a
the
pine
Ancestor
forest.
moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Should. I love your confidence, Dexian.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Moths, Dexian. Moths. Are you sure? Is there any chance that the Elder Scroll has affected more than your vision? Moths and bark will allow me to read a scroll without going blind. I'm not sure I trust you, Dexian.
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife.
Of course.
Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works.
I'd consider myself fortunate if you hadn't gone absolutely useless after one out of the 3 scrolls I needed you to read. That is what I would consider fortunate, Dexian. This I consider a setback at best. Not fortunate.
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Seeking disclosure.
Fortune smiled upon you, my lord.
Find a moth priest knife. Well, I've already got plenty of nice knives. And
What
you
is it?
are
Alright,
not
I'll
coming.
meet you at the glade.
Ugh,
My
she
lord,
is.
what
She's
can I help
forcing
you
it.
with?
Dexian, where are you going?
Fortune smile upon you, my lord.
Oh, I love my blade to smile upon you, Dexian. I didn't need to know how this ritual works. Well, I feel like that will do us for this episode. Not as eventful as I would have liked it to be, but I just wanted to get in and out of the Soul Cairn. And now we will work towards being the most powerful vampire. I would love to be able to turn day into night, and I'm unsure whether I should accompany Harkin in his challenge, or whether we should try and overrule him and dominate him and his coven to become ours. So we shall decide that in the near future. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.